So I recently started getting back into basketball. And for me, that's a major thing because I've had some pretty significant injuries throughout my career span. But I've also been a pretty high level athlete, competitor for most of my life. And so being away this past year from playing the game of basketball that I've grown up loving and enjoying that environment, that competition so much from, um, has been a big shift. But recently I moved and there's been a gym nearby. And lo and behold, something in me was like, just go out there and just have some fun, get some cardio. Now, I do have to add that I've been doing some yoga, and getting my hips right. And suddenly I realized upon playing again that uh, my previous injuries weren't hurting as much. In fact, I could play far more than I had been accustomed to for maybe the past 6 years, 7 years. And so I began to play a lot more, maybe a little bit too much. But then a few weeks ago, the inevitable kind of happened, right? I pulled my hamstring. Maybe I was doing too much. Maybe I was feeling myself try to go a little bit too hard. But that injury kept me out the past few weeks. And today was my first day back. Uh, and something hit me that I recognized that I was not only favoring my leg, my hamstring, but that I didn't trust my body. I didn't do the things that were naturally coming to me that I had used to be able to do quite easily. And then I started recognizing just how much harm and injuries have the ability to completely change and shift how we show up in life. And something that I think is noteworthy is that it's a process to return from harms. It's a journey. And many times we have the unfair expectation that simply because we feel better, that we should be able to go back to the way things were. And so I guess there's an opportunity for us to have a little bit more grace with ourselves and to embrace the journey of change, of healing, of restoration. And that many times looks like acknowledging what we've been through and then being willing to take that journey to getting to where we're going to go next. And hopefully, we can enjoy it without judgment. Let me know what you think.